morning. Welcome to another episode of the Marathon. My name's Mare. Got my half air dried hair, which let me tell you was a process this morning. It was hair wash day yesterday and I mandolined my finger, so that didn't happen. So this morning when I woke up early, I was like, okay, let's get in the shower and see how long this takes. I put a glove on this hand, like an orange glove, and then showered and washed my hair with my left hand. Turned out okay. It was fine. Kept this dry. Mandolins, oh my gosh. It's that like viral chopper, you know, that you keep seeing that I bought and love, but I was putting it has like a square blade and then the blade is sectioned off like this, you know, so when you chop it, it chops into nice tiny little bits. And I was putting the blade into the container, and to make sure it was in there properly, I pressed down on it. I'm glad I only did one finger. Yeah, I thought, oh, this one will never hurt. And it did the third time I used it. Anyway, so that's the story of my half air dried hair. Once it's dry, I will give it a nice little straighten. Yeah, it's Tuesday. Thought I would vlog today. Just kind of felt like it, which is kind of what I've been doing with this channel for a while now. And I again appreciate it. I really want to have a vlogging schedule and like uploads you know are coming, but that is just not the season of life that we are in right now. I have the best of intentions and then something will happen with Thomas, and as you all know, that is the priority. But he's doing okay this morning. I'm watching him on my little screen. He's got school today, so I'll go down in a few minutes and start getting him ready for that. But about a month, 2 months ago, last month, I posted a video like cleaning my office and reorganizing it, rearranging it. And I posted it. I didn't like it, and neither did you. I had so many great helpful comments. And so today I'll show you what I ended up doing with it. I got rid of the filing cabinet, and one of you had a really great suggestion because I had so much up on the walls, but once I moved the furniture around, it didn't make sense. Like they looked really weird. And I said, well, I don't really want to move them because then I'm going to be stuck with a bunch of holes in the wall. And I'm just not at a place where like, I can just think, okay, I'll just repaint my whole office at this point. So one of you said like, well, why don't you just take everything off, assess where the holes are, and then put things up to cover the holes, which was great. So I was able to take everything off, really reduce, and you can only see a couple of holes. I'm like, that's fine with me. It's all good. Managed to lay the carpet down. I bought some tape for the carpet, but didn't realize that it was for hardwood, and I'm putting carpet on carpet. It seems to be helping so far because it was just like kept moving, and obviously that's annoying. So I'll show you that and just kind of see where the day takes us. Oh, today I did my eyes with Wet n Wild's Walking on Eggshells. What a throwback. It's like, that was the eyeshadow palette that I used 10 years ago. And I'm sure I went through multiple of them. And I saw it at the drugstore like a month or so ago. It looks different. Instead of being in a quad, it's now like a long line of 5 shadows. And it still is great. Yeah. It's like nostalgic, but also still works. Before I take Thomas to school, let's give you a little office update. Exactly how I left it last night. So there was like papers out and stuff, but to give you an actual overview, I moved the couch under the window, as so many of you suggested, and moved the carpet underneath that. So that's how this looks now. And then over here, I got people asking why I didn't move this bookshelf. It's tethered to the wall and I just really didn't feel like moving it or dealing with it. So for now, I've got my degree and my license and my journalism diploma here. I kind of like it, honestly. And then some books. This is the walking pad. I put this up here, which used to be in our hallway. And then this way, now we have on this wall, it's just the fridge and the plants. This wall now looks like this. There we go. I just had to move so you couldn't see the glare from the window. I decluttered these shelves up here, and this used to be in our dining room. Move some of this stuff around. This is a print that I inherited from my mom. And then I put my desk on this wall, which many of you suggested, and I'm really liking it so far. It feels much less cluttered. And then I figured I could, now what I do is I take the chair and I tuck it around this corner when the walking pad is here, and then the desk lifts up, which is nice. So yeah, I'm actually really liking it. I appreciate all of your feedback. It feels way less busy and cluttered, but still a functioning office, like calendar with another calendar. You know, there's like space, if you will, not just like stuff everywhere. Yeah, feels good. So I got this little couch here, which folds out into a bed for when I have company. And then they'll still have plenty of room in here, which is nice. And then the closet is just there, and we turn around to the entrance. It feels much calmer, less busy. I would have never thought to put the desk on this wall. I don't really know why, but having the couch against the window, it just makes everything look like bigger and more open. And getting rid of the filing cabinet, I got rid of, I think, 3 garbage bags of shredded documents from that filing cabinet. I had so much old stuff that I didn't need, and I was able to take everything. And my closet, actually, when I got it made, there's a drawer in it. There's a drawer in it that is a filing cabinet. So it all just sits in there now, which is amazing. So again, thank you for all your comments. I appreciated it. You just were like echoing what I thought too. Like, it's busy, it's too much. Yeah. Oh, something that I didn't show you, but I don't think I've shown you this. But the day I quit Sun FM, I stole this. Well, I asked, and I took it from the studio. It used to be on the door of the studio. Sitting next to my handsome husband. Man, I love this. I'll never get rid of this. All right, let's go see what Thomas is up to. Just relaxing. We have had some rough days. He has had some more seizures, and so I put a call in this morning to Children's Hospital to see if we can have a phone call with, whoa, hold on, doing too many things at once. Gonna walk down the stairs. Oh, let me show you while we're in here. This is that palette that I was talking about, the Wet n Wild one. This is what it looks like now. Color icon. I just love it. It's so classic. He's had a few seizures, so I put a call into Children's Hospital this morning to see if I could have a phone call with the pediatric neurologist. You need some socks. We need to do our teeth. Yeah. No? Yes, please. To see if we can have a call with them, and just see if they have any suggestions. Then I also have a call with his pediatrician this week. Just trying to cover any bases that we can. Oh, yeah, it's a lot. It is a lot at the moment, but we're just doing our best. Again, thank you for your patience, because It's just a really unexpected, I don't want to say unmanageable, but like unknown chapter right now. Anyway, what do I need to do? I need to give him some medicine and get him ready for school. And then I had just thought about something that I needed to go get. All right, that's a medicine alarm. Okay, I'll be back. All right, medicine check. A little hot tamale chaser check. One thing I've been trying to do is be more intentional with my own self-care. And when I mean self-care, I mean like water, food, sleep, movement, and trying to just make it more of a priority, knowing just how much better it makes me feel. So I made a little tracker this week. I don't know if I'll use it every week, but I had been just writing my meals. Like I mentioned in a previous video, how can this be easy? I have someone that just sends me what to eat. But now I've added water just to make sure I'm drinking enough, and then my workouts too, because since I got food poisoning last July, it's been rough. Hi. Hello. You're so tall. And do your teeth. Your teeth? Yes, please. Here's what it looks like. I just made this in Canva from a template. So I put my meals, as you can see, workout, water. It's pretty self-explanatory. I started it on Thursday and was wanting to be able to figure out how to have some more like discipline with the workouts, I guess, and plan it out so that I don't even have to think about it. I just have to decide what I'm going to do today and tomorrow. I think I might just start again with a push day and a walk to make it easy. How can this be easy? Anyway, I just have this out. This, like I said, this is the first week I'm trying it, but so far it's been helpful. I really need to just make sure I'm drinking enough water. I always have this bad boy, but you know, just checking in on things. Honestly, things are rough, and so I'm trying to see what I can do to make things a little bit easier, make myself feel better, you know, set myself up for success. And then hilariously, I just turned over my calendar, and then this is what it says today. Just as I'm telling you this, you cannot give what you do not have. So if you want to help others, you have to take care of yourself first. Is this calendar listening to me? This is what I'm currently reading. I am on the 5th book, A Court of Silver Flames in the ACOTAR series. And I might say it's my favorite one yet. And then I also was thinking, oh, I'll be done the series just to read that there's a 6th book coming out. But so far, so good. Have you read this? I bought it as you can see, as like a 5-pack on the Kobo. That's why it says 87% read, because I've read the first 4 and I'm on chapter 30 of this one, A Court of Silver Flames. And buying the whole series on Kobo was much cheaper than buying the actual books. And then they had a sale and I had a discount. So I also bought the entire Throne of Glass series, which is also written by her. Have you read either? Did you have a favorite? If you're wondering what that beeping is, it's this. This is a timer that we use and love. I think I've mentioned before, Thomas really likes, you know, to know how much time is expected or like what's going on. So we have this one, so we can say like first this amount of time, then whatever. So it was first this, then car ride this morning. I just got one for his birthday for my sister. That's like, it goes up to 99 hours. So I think we're gonna try it in his room overnight to see if that helps. Dropped Thomas off at school and popped into Walmart on the way. I got him a replacement pair of shoes. He's a size 11. These are the Athletic Works Memory Foam brand. They're only $15. They got like a really nice sole. I have bought him these now many pairs, probably the last 3 years because they're inexpensive. They actually wear really well and his feet grow. So again, they're not inexpensive. And the ones he's wearing now, I'm pretty sure he's either had from the beginning of this school year, and it's May tomorrow, so that's pretty good. I used to buy him like cute name brand shoes. Nope. Not until those feet stop growing, let me tell you. Got some cards. Because I know I'm gonna be wearing Band-Aids for a while. I got some Band-Aids, but also some like cutie ones. They were on sale. And then I got, this is a treat, Doritos Tangy All Dressed limited edition for the husband and I to try when he's on his days off. And we can actually hang out again. He is currently on his last day, which is exciting. And we started watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine for the first time. And it's like the perfect show for us right now. It's light, it's funny, it's easy to follow. No one is like, nothing bad is happening. It's stupid, but entertaining. It's great. It's all on Netflix. We're also watching the most recent season of The Crown. We're very behind, but it's so sad. So we put that on pause and we've just been watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which has been really enjoyable. And then when he's not here, I just watch Drag Race ad nauseum. I'm going back and watching old episodes, old seasons. I'm currently watching season 10. And then also I discovered Fashion Photo Review and The Pit Stop. I only discovered these like last November, December. Obsessed. So I watch like one episode, then a fashion photo review, then a pit stop, one episode. It's bringing me joy right now. And whatever we can do for like little pockets of joy, that's what we're doing. I finished one of these, so we're good. Gotta start another one, go do some work. This morning I was like, I think I'm just gonna go back to bed after I drop off Thomas. No. I mean, that would be the dream, but no. Actually, I can't even think if I've ever done that. I do get asked that sometimes, like, how do you stay disciplined working from home? Well, my answer is always just like, I don't really have a choice. If I don't work, I don't get paid. So, but anyway, it is tough, especially when you have other stuff going on like we do. I guess that's hard to say because I quit my full-time radio job in 2016 and I have had stuff going on ever since. So maybe I'm not the best person to ask. A nice office space, a lot of to-do lists, keeping myself accountable, working and then giving myself a treat after. Like, I'll work for the next 3 hours, then on my lunch break, I take a lunch break and I'll watch some Drag Race, you know? I'm also gonna go take my jeans off, put some sweats on, make myself as comfortable as possible, or I might bust out the walking pad. I think also it's a matter of just like doing it without even thinking, which is a lot of my advice often, is just do it. Like, don't read too much into it, don't think too much about it, just start working. It's the same with like working out. Just don't think about it, just do it. Ooh, I added a little flavor to my water. It's good. Okay, I'm gonna enjoy my nice office, my beautiful flowers. Husband brought me home a bouquet of flowers last night from IGA. So I split them up, put some in here, some downstairs. Baby. Yeah. I just had a session with a client. Can we sit here on the couch together? Is this gonna be a new filming spot? Maybe? Where should I put you? There, maybe? With the walking pad behind me, great. It's a work in progress. As you saw, I got on my walking pad, did an hour, and then it started to make a sound like I think it needs to be oiled. So I stopped and I finished my course and I took the exam at the end, and you have to get 80% to pass, and I got 77. Ugh. So I'll have to take it again. You can take it as many times as you want to get the certificate. I don't really know. I don't technically need the certificate, but I feel like I've come this far. We'll try it again. And then I had a client, and obviously I can never like disclose things, confidentiality, but I just want to say you're never too broken. You're never hopeless. You're never too old. It's never too late. You're perfect. You're a great person. You're loved. You're worthy. You have potential. I have many people who have come through my practice, and you know, we've all had these kinds of feelings. I've had them myself for sure, where we feel not worthy or not good enough, or like we'll never figure it out. I just want to give you hope and confidence that I believe in you. I believe that you can make a change. You can overcome. You can do it. Like, use me as an example. Old videos will show you I have come a long way, and I am you. I am no different than you. So I just want you to know, like, whatever cheesy metaphor you need to insert here, you know, trees bloom, we see the buds, we go through a winter phase, and then it can change, okay? I'm not saying it doesn't take work. I'm not saying it doesn't take help. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm just saying it's possible, okay? You can have hope. You have potential. You are worthy. This redhead is telling you, okay? A little self high five. If you want to share something with us down below, something you want to do, something you're stuck on, you can message me. My email is always below. You can DM me on Instagram. Actually, speaking of that, I had a question in the Marathoner Facebook group, which I'm going to answer. One sec, let me grab it. Hey Mare, here are some of the questions I was hoping to have answered living in Penticton. Thank you. Okay, just going to read them and answer them with no forethought. Smoke and forest fire season. How much does this impact you on a daily basis? Do you spend a lot of time indoors in the summer as a result of the smoke? Yes and no. Unfortunately, it seems like it's just become a thing, at least in my area of the world, but I think a lot of areas of the world where we have forest fire season. It starts, sometimes we have fires in July, sometimes we have them in August. Yeah, it definitely affects our world. I am lucky in that I don't have asthma. I don't have any breathing issues. I'm not immunocompromised in that way. So it doesn't affect me, but you can feel it in your lungs sometimes. You know, we wouldn't be having the windows open anyway because it's like hot, high 30s, 40 degrees. So the windows are closed. We have the AC on anyway. We change the furnace filter, you know, to make sure that stays clean. Yes, there's definitely times where we don't go outside, but I don't think it impedes the summer. We still go to the beach most days of the week. Depends. It depends how close the fire is. You know, the smoke can carry province to province, so it just depends like how thick the smoke is. It definitely has been scary for sure, and if and when we ever move from this house into a different home, I would be very mindful of where I purchased a home, thinking of forest fires, I'm not gonna lie, but I would never leave the city because of it. I don't work outside. Yeah, like, I'm not gonna downplay it. It is very scary when you have to evacuate, which we have had to once. And I've lived in this house since 2009, so, you know, do with that what you will. But yeah, I wouldn't say we spend a lot of time indoors, but some days we do. Could I be more vague? Yes, it affects us, but not enough to like leave town, you know? It also just makes me very appreciative this time of year when it's sunny and it's nice out, the air is clear, especially, and then once we get to like fall as well, like September, October, we have very warm, mild, dry months, and fall's beautiful. Like, you just really appreciate it. Are there things, items, experiences that you don't have access to in a smaller city like Penticton? Are you able to get these things in Kelowna or surrounding areas? No, I can't think of one thing that we're deprived of here. There's like, the best sushi I've ever eaten in my life is here. We tried it in Hawaii. We tried it in Palm Springs. I've tried it in Calgary. Like so many other places, nothing compares to the sushi in Penticton. We have great restaurants, lots to do depending on what you want. When you say things, like shopping, there's so much local shopping. We have like an abundance of beautiful stores. We also can get the mail here if you want things shipped. Experiences, no. We have like a state-of-the-art concert facility, sports facility, beautiful movie theater, plays, come here to the other theater. There's lots of nightlife. Not that I really partake in it because of my stage of life, but like, yeah, there's beautiful art, there's culture. No, I wouldn't consider it a small city. Like, I grew up in Summerland, which is 15 minutes away, and that's like, I think it was maybe 12,000 when I lived there. Penticton's about, I think, like 35 or 40,000, and then in the summer it about triples in size. Cliques / finding your people. I believe you grew up there, but I'm wondering if you have insight into community for newcomers or relocators. We're looking to move there, but we both grew up in the Lower Mainland and have never lived in a place so small. I'm a really social person, and I imagine there are interest groups to join, run club, art classes, etc. Totally. I keep thinking that we need to start like having like marathoners take the charge and get together. I think that would be amazing. But I assume it would be like any city. Maybe you meet people through work. Maybe you meet people at like the gym. Like you said, art classes, like book club. If you're a social person and you seek it out, I think you'd be able to find it. Depending on like what you do for work. If you're part of the business community, there's a super vibrant business culture, supportive system. There's tons of sports, like ball, skiing, you name it. Again, I don't do any of that, but when I was in a place in my life where I was looking to gain friends, because I was sort of rotating and wanting to find like, oh, I just realized I have my straightener on. Okay, cool. When I was looking to meet people, I would just like seek them out, kind of like go to the gym and pay attention. Like I remember hearing someone talk about how she was vegan. I was like, hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. We ended up becoming really good friends. If I had more flexibility with my schedule, I would totally be out more. I would be going to events, I would be networking, I would be going to book clubs. Like, oh my God, how I want to join a book club so badly. Is there one that happens at like 1 in the afternoon? Is there a lunchtime book club? But yeah, I would say no. I think it would be tough to move here for sure, but anywhere, I think it would be hard. General areas or neighborhoods that you recommend to buy in or spend time in? Yeah, for sure. Depends on like, do you have kids? do you want to be able to walk everywhere? Do you want somewhere with a view? Like, feel free to actually DM me, Melissa, when and if your partner like start looking at places or start wanting to know more specifics. I'm happy to help. Also happy to like recommend the realtor who I bought my house through, etc. I also feel bad that I've been talking to you guys with this like finger. I keep trying to be like, hi, hello. Hope that was helpful. If you have more questions, let me know. I would say, I've always said the only reason currently that I would leave Penticton is if it no longer met Thomas's needs. It meets all of my adult needs, and so far we have had wonderful support for him. We do travel for some specialists medically, like first cochlear implant, his hearing aid, his epilepsy, but obviously that's quite niche. As he grows up, if there isn't enough support for him as an adult, etc., then that's when we would look to relocate. But I've always said I wouldn't leave unless it was for Thomas's best interests. I love living here. I grew up in Summerland, moved back here in 2006, and I never thought I would stay this long. And I'm still like overtaken and consumed by the beauty. Driving by the lakes, like so spoiled. My family moved to Summerland in '93, and my parents, like I'm a first generation Canadian, and my parents had immigrated from England. And we moved all around BC, like from the island to the lower mainland to way up north, Fraser Lake, Kitimat, back to Chilliwack, and then settled in Summerland. It was always my parents' goal and dream to retire here in the Okanagan or the Shuswap. And my dad famously always used to say, like, people work 50 weeks a year to spend 2 weeks, whereas we get to live here 52 weeks a year. And that continues to be true today. So I hope that was helpful. Any more questions? I'm happy to answer them. It's 4:30. I did some more work, went and got Thomas from school, took him to his appointment, came home, did some more work, just had a bath, hence why my hair is like crazy because I had it up in a bun. And now I am just set up to do what? Some more work. Before I make dinner, and then I have a call with a colleague at 5:30. She has been very gracious in supervising me and giving me like advice and stuff, so I have some questions for her, so I'm gonna prep for that, make dinner. Made my finger look a little bit cuter with the new band-aids because I think I typed too much today. It was bleeding again. Don't make a salad. The joke in our house is like, you know what never gives you food poisoning? Chips. You know what never cuts your finger? Chips. You know what never betrays you? Chips. So I just set up here, got a little drag race, got my third drink, got my little wow, that's a lot of fingerprints. This is my work iPad. I take all the notes on this with an Apple Pencil. So I'm gonna work on that for about 20 minutes and then make supper. I'm gonna show you something and I need you to tell me A, what's happening, B, what do I do, and C, that this happens to you. Okay, so I have Tupperware lids, Tupperware, okay? We keep them in 2 separate drawers. This is the lids drawer. Multiple sizes. This is Thomas's travel medicine bag. Look at all this, right? Large, medium, oblong, square. Okay, you get the idea. Close it. This is the Tupperware. Where's the rest of it? Where is the rest of it? Like, what is eating our Tupperware? And just the bottoms, not the whole thing. I'm so sick of buying Tupperware. Like, where is it going? Actually, though, like, actually. Who's just using the bottoms of the Tupperware? It's not me. It's not Thomas. It's not the unicorn. What is happening in our house? Please, someone explain. There's T-bone supper. And then this is mine. It's just a quinoa tofu stir fry. I'll probably eat half and then take half to work tomorrow.